Round two. Let's okay. All right. Okay. All right, it seems to be working now. It seems to be working now. Um I want to talk about the ETH BTC chart. Round two. Yeah, there we go. And let's mute that. I swear, I need one of these actual YouTube streamers to fucking throw me a life vest over here. Fucking teach me the ways. Uh, um, so we were looking at this chart a little while ago, going like, hey, like interesting place to start seeing a sort of reduction in bearish momentum for ETH against Bitcoin, right? I'm just picking random spots here, but we see like these bigger falls in price, like especially this one. That's not the right tool. Anyways, moral of the story is it was still not the right button. It was getting mo less, right? Mo less. We were having these larger drops, 16%, whatever, 7%, 10%, 20% drops. And then all of a sudden it rolled up and then boom, it didn't really want to clear this last low down here. I still think this chart is looking pretty bullish, right? Like all of this, and I know that this is an ETH BTC pair chart, but all of that looks like a big juicy curve. And then I see ETH this morning, and I'm like, okay, well, Bitcoin didn't do that. Bitcoin did not do that. That is not what Bitcoin did, right? Bitcoin's getting on. It's getting on a little go right now, but it ain't the same, right? This is 5 minutes. Let's go to the 15. Let's go to the 15. Okay, 15. Somewhat calibrated. 15. So that's the 15. Nope, this boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's maybe look at it this way. What is this? 8%? 12%? I don't know. It's just I don't know. Look at it this way at least. Bitcoin's kind of catching up right now, but ETH definitely did this first. Definitely was the first to the starting line, right? And then all that kind of happening inside of this area. I've taken the blue demand box off of here because I got sick of looking at it. Sitting in the, it was just messing my face up. I guess I can put it back on now, but this happening in that area that I was saying, hey, like I fucking hate ETH, so it's not me, guys. I'm not in it. I didn't take this. Uh, I'm just saying. I just telling you what I'm looking at. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at, man. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at. And then when you get down to the 4 hour on this ETH BTC chart, um, the 4 hour is really taking a confident run to try and crack that, and that to me looks a lot like now I have to clean. I have to clean the chart up. Yep. Yeah, it looks just like locally like it wants to, yeah, kind of run like a power three sort of move. That's just what I see. That's just what I see. You don't even need the 4 hour chart, right? Is this even daily? It's practically daily market structure down there. But call it 16 and above. Like I mean, if I feel like this, I feel like this is a decent statement I'm going to make. If ETH is ever going to make a really good run against Bitcoin, I don't know. We could be looking at we could be staring at it right now. We could be staring at it right now. Um, yeah, the kind of run that would, maybe, yeah, yeah, like that kind of run, right? Like if it's going to make like that kind of run against Bitcoin, I don't know. I mean, like this could be it. This could be it. That's all I'm saying. This could be it. What do you guys want to look at? What do you guys want to look at? Hey, Alex, what's up, dude? I didn't even know she swooped in here because it took me like 45 minutes to even fucking attempt to stream. Nice. I was watching your live this morning as I was driving around, and great job, y'all. Great job. You're just coming in and taking everybody money. Everybody money. See, look at that. ETH pop off again. Pow, pow. Is Bitcoin doing that? Not, not really. I mean, I'm not saying Bitcoin looks bearish. I'm not trying to make that comparison. I'm just saying that ETH is kind of popping hard right now. It's just kind of popping hard. Overall, yeah, overall on Bitcoin, I don't have too much to say here. It's a little late. I mean, I think Alex probably already covered everything that's relevant, but um, the none of the structure ever broke, right? It just never broke. It didn't happen, right? Didn't happen. All structure still bullish, right? It just didn't happen. Your strong will was clear down here from what would have been, yeah, yeah, from what would have ultimately been that pull, right? Like this. Did we put in a new high yesterday? Yes, we put in a new high yesterday. So I did need to correct these drawings a little bit, but yeah, I mean all structure is still primary structure up from the low was still bullish. You lost a little bit of stuff here, right? But this is what I talk about when I'm referring to multi-time frame analysis, where it's like, yeah, you can lose, say, your 5, 10, 15 minute structure only to form what will be your next like 4 hour low, right? Um, so all that loss of structure on the 5, the 10, or the 15 minute purely maintains what was already happening to form a new 4 hour low. Let me get my old fancy highlighter back out. Get back with me, right? So we come up here and we set this high, and then we start losing some structure on like your 10 or 15. But all that does is set your next 4 hour higher low because your primary structure is all still intact here. So yeah, yeah. So that's why I'm like, yeah, yeah, yep. That's why we were talking about longs from this yesterday. Now, not the kind of long, not the Alexo crypto style of longs where you get in with a fucking $14 stop loss and make a 10R risk to reward in 14 minutes. That's not what I'm. That's not the kind. I'm talking more like the old man Brewberry long. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, and trust if anybody felt that that wasn't me just being complimentary towards Alex, trust me, it was meant to be. So it was meant to be. Anything you guys want to take a look at? I thought the whiff chart looked kind of cool. I thought the whiff chart looked pretty sweet. We did finally come down and pull this low. Um, kind of been looking at that one for a little while. I don't know why that's labeled target two. Oh, probably from a trade off the range low. Yeah, that would make sense because I would say this would be kind of a primary, sort of a primary target right there. Sort of like the first large item that you could aim for on the chart. And then after that, I would say the second largest item you could aim for on the chart would be the supply right here. And then when we get down to lower time frames, say 4 hour, get down to the 4 hour, and your 4 hour has broken and retested. And so I think this chart looks pretty, it looks pretty sexy to me. I think it looks pretty sexy for I believe I've been trying to say all week that like we're in swing long territory in a lot of places on the market, personal opinion. And yeah, so I think the wick chart looks really cool right now. Oh, I should look at chart. I should look at chat. New all-time high this weekend Honestly, I don't think I honestly feel like it is best to not have it happen this weekend. I would prefer to not have it happen this weekend because you see, I'm still planning a short at the all-time high, and so for me to, I don't want to win that. For everybody else, I do not want to win my short at the all-time high, and I don't know if I'm gonna you know, there's so much to say there, right? I'm still planning on it. Have to find out what happens when we get there. I don't want it to happen on a weekend though. For the sake of everybody else, I don't want it to happen on a weekend. I want the Bulls to be ready to push through, because I'm getting really it would make me very nervous if they didn't. What is happening in my life? I can't win, guys. I can't win.